and good morning, guys. This is my first YouTube video and I wanted to give you a brief introduction to life in Addis long term as a Ferengi. This is my area, or in Amharic, Safariye. It's a nice area on a main road, but it's not a busy road, so it's quite cool. It's a beautiful sunny day today, but we are expecting a little bit of rain because we're going into rainy season because it's early June. Behind me is my building. It's a new building, like most buildings in Addis, and it's surrounded by construction. The first step when you get a new building, on the bottom floor, you put a bank. That's why you can see two banks behind me. And if we go inside, I'm going to show you what it's like. A little bit noisy from the traffic, but it's all good. There's the transformer as well. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. You know how that goes. Living long term in Addis. This is my front door. I'm coming up to. Salano? Ndeno. Nacho. Dana Nacho? Alen. That is the guards. So most buildings, they need a guard. Not because Addis is particularly dangerous, but just because sometimes people can break in and steal your things. This is our apartment. We had to put a stop sign here because after a heavy night out, it all looks the same. Often you walk upstairs and then you go 5 floors instead of 4. So we put that there. And that was from our lovely art teacher, Miss Carla, who gave us that present. You'll be seeing her later on. This is my front door. It looks a bit like a conservatory door in the UK, but it's my front door. And this is my lovely apartment. It's very big and very spacious, which is great. A new build. As you walk in on the right hand side over here, there's what's called maid quarters. A lot of houses have maids, living in maids with them. So this is like a small bedroom and an ensuite bathroom where if you wanted a maid and they want to live with you, they can. We don't have a maid, although it would be nice. And then there is a beautiful kitchen. You can see here, this is the kitchen. Nice, big, open space, open plan kitchen. I really love this kitchen, it's great. And it's got an absolutely beautiful view of the mountains over the sink. So I don't mind it when my housemate leaves loads of washing up for me because I can look over the beautiful view as I'm doing it. We've got some mint and some thyme growing, which keeps things a little bit green because obviously in the apartment we don't have a garden. Let's go over there now and I'll show you the living room. And we also have a lovely balcony where we can get some fresh air, and it's got a great view too. As you can see, it's got a beautiful view. Sometimes you can see the mountains in the distance. Sometimes it's foggy. Looks like it might rain later on because it's going to be rainy season soon. There's another construction site next door. The guys up there playing with their lives, putting some cement on the side. Not much health and safety going on there, I can see. And as you can see over there also, the scaffolding is actually wood, eucalyptus wood. I did mention this road's not too noisy, but sometimes you get the big Sino trucks coming up and down, making loads of noise. Nice big spacious living room and the balcony, the kitchen over there. To get to the kitchen you have to walk round, which is a little bit annoying sometimes, but hey. This is my spare bedroom on the house. It's actually a 4-bedroom apartment, very big and spacious. I'll talk about the costs and things about important information a little bit later on. This is the main bedroom with an ensuite. My housemate, who's away at the moment for the summer, he stays in there. Then we have a bathroom here. This is a nice big bathroom, but it's not an ensuite, unfortunately, with a sink outside as well. Then there's this spare room, which I did like a lot. It's very big and spacious, but it hasn't got an ensuite again. So I chose to take this room, which is here, my bedroom. As you can see, I've got a mosquito net on there, which is not really crucial, but it's just a precautionary measure. There are no mosquitoes, very few mosquitoes actually in Addis, but there's no malaria. And I chose this bedroom because it's got an ensuite, small ensuite, but It's better than nothing, right? Here's an interesting thing about a lot of places where you live in Addis. Because of so much construction going on, you don't always get a great view. This is my bedroom view. As you can see, it's a building. That's life. Can't have it all, can you? I've got a funny story about my bedroom, actually. Not like that. I mean, one day when I was coming back from the gym, from my workout, on the way up to the apartment, I asked my guard to grab me some eggs. Well, he actually offered, and I gave him the money, and then I came straight up to the apartment and I jumped into the shower. And as you can see, it's right next to the bedroom. So I completely forgot I'd done that, actually. So then sometimes I actually forget to take a towel in and I leave it hanging on my cupboard, and then I grab it on the way out. Luckily I didn't that day, because when I came out of my shower, the guard was sitting on my bedside table saying, "Salam no Jamesy." And I was like, whoa, bro, nah man, that's not cool. You can't be sitting in my bedroom when I'm taking a shower. He didn't mean anything by it, but he was just kind of, I guess, eager to give me my eggs. But it was all good in the end. I just explained, bro, you kind of got to knock, and if I'm not answering, just leave them outside or come back later on. Because here in Addis, when you're looking for a house, you have to go through what's called a dalala. And now a dalala is kind of like an agent, or more like a broker really, that connects people that are looking for houses and people that have houses for sale or for rent. Now, dalalas can be really cool. It can be a fun experience, or it can be a massive headache, traipsing around the city, being dragged around to places sometimes they don't even have the keys for, sometimes they don't know the prices, sometimes they don't even know if it really is for sale or for rent or have any information about it. So it can be a bit of a struggle. Dalalas usually ask also for a fee. I mean, they don't do it for free. They're trying to live, they're trying to earn a living. Often it can be anything up to 10% of your initial deposit of what you put. So this apartment is actually provided by my employer, who is a school. And that is common practice for most international schools here in Addis, and most employers if you're being employed from abroad. And it really makes life a lot easier. And that's because, a little bit about me, I've lived in Addis now for off and on for the last 10 years. I love Ethiopia, and the main reason, one of the first reasons what I wanted to do with my channel was to share my love for Ethiopia with the world, because it's a very loving, a very beautiful place. Secondly, I also wanted to highlight and celebrate the diversity and the beauty here in Ethiopia of the people, the culture, and the landscape, because it's vast and beautiful too. And finally, I want to just try and bring people back together within Ethiopia and outside of Ethiopia, remind everybody, even though we are all different, we are all one. So yeah, I want to connect with people, I want to celebrate, and I want to share the beauty of Ethiopia with the world, and really challenge that misconception often that people have about Africa as a whole, but also Ethiopia very, very specifically, that there's nothing here, there's no beauty, and it's not worth coming. Because really it is. I came for a visit 10 years ago for a 6 weeks visit, and I stayed, and I'm still here. So that says it a lot for me. I want this channel to be an inclusive experience for everybody involved. It's not just about me, it's not just about my experiences here in Ethiopia. I would also like to answer unique, specific questions about things in Ethiopia, life in Ethiopia. So I'm going to go around Addis firstly, and I'm going to start filming within Addis. I'm going to meet some interesting and beautiful people here, share their stories, celebrate their stories, and then later on I'm going to leave Addis and I'm going to go outside of Addis Ababa, the capital here, and I'm going to go all around to the country, north, south, east and west. And I've actually done that before, previously. When I first arrived, I did a lot of traveling, and I actually have a map, and on my map I marked all of the places that I've been so far. You can see some of them there. So my plan is to redo that, film it for you guys, and share for everybody. So yeah, I want you all to enjoy this, and I want everybody to experience Ethiopia and eventually be able to come and visit one day, if possible, if the world goes back to normal, and I'm sure it will. So yeah, that's me. I'm Jai Lennox, and I'm signing out. Please subscribe, like, share, tell your friends, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this experience. That's all for now, guys. Finally, I'll leave you with this. Choose love. It will set you free.